In the last 21 days, I have studied for 124 hours, which is an average of 6 hours per day. I have worked out for 16 hours. I have slept for an average of 7 hours every day. Attended all of my classes, spent time with my friends, got off social media, spent time doing the things that I loved, being with the people that I loved, calling my parents regularly, praying to God regularly, in a gist, spending 21 days discipline. Essentially, 3 weeks back, I spent a day doing absolutely nothing. That's when I realized you gotta get your shit together, girl. So I immediately deleted social media and I realized, you know what, let's make the most out of this. Let's try to live a pretty disciplined and fulfilling life for the next 21 days. 21 because it's a habit building kind of thing. Also 21 because it ended on 30th. And that's really close to New Year, so it's sort of a satire on the fact that people start resolutions on the beginning of New Year. Blah blah. Anyways, point is, I went through this challenge. So-called challenge. It wasn't a challenge, possibly the happiest 21 days of my life. There was one day I had fever, which I still account for because sickness is important, guys. I want to talk to you about everything that I've learned in the past 21 days about myself, about effective ways to get through MBBS, about effective ways to get through life. The first most important thing that I started from day one itself is not having a rigid schedule. Have a structure to your day. The best way you can get a structure is scheduling your day around one important thing. On a daily basis, it would either be one class or it would be the gym. Basically, schedules tie you down. Your life doesn't need a minute to minute planning. But a structure, on the other hand, motivates you to kind of get out of bed for the day because you know what you're going to expect throughout this day. But there's something to look forward to. There's something that you can do. There's something for you to be productive with. Let's talk about the individual components of my journey. About studies, you know what I realized? That sitting for long hours was never the issue. I've noticed two things and I've corrected those two things. Don't wait for the clock to strike 6 p.m. There was this one time that I started studying at 5:37. That is like three odd numbers in a row. I eventually, over the course of these 21 days, I've developed this ability to just sit and start studying the moment my brain is like, hey Sriya, enough is enough, just start studying. Second thing is breaks. So I used to study in the library most of my mornings, right? So most of my breaks would be going and talking to people, talking to my friends, catching up. 10 minutes, chai pee lo, chocolate kha lo, kuch bhi kar lo. But I avoided looking at my phone. If I was in my room, I would draw something or I would start singing or I'd just stare at a wall. But yeah, obviously 10% of my breaks were looking at Reddit. I mean, cut me some slack. You will not believe how much of an improvement this was for my mood and my ability to study again after the break. Number three, you make your own rules. There is no set standard that you have to follow on how to study. There is no set standard on where you have to study or what kind of study you have to do. I've studied in any cafe, any random location possible, on the terrace of the library, on the floor of the library. Basically, whatever works for you works for you. I've taken time and understood what my pattern is like, what study patterns work for me, and I've started incorporating them into my life more and more and more. Do not blindly follow what some internet person tells you on how you have to study. It's completely on you. And also, a great tip is if you have question banks and stuff, like I have my Step 2 UWorld question bank right now. So whenever I really didn't feel like studying, I just pull that out and start doing it because something's better than nothing. Remember, I told you that my structure was the gym? Well, exercise has become such an integral part of my life. I try to go to the gym every alternate day during the past 21 days. And you know what? I did a decent job at it. It really makes you want to study before and after it. So whenever I go to the gym from, let's say, 8 to 9:30, I want to study really well till 7:30 and I want to study really well from 9:30 to 11. Because it's a gap in your schedule and your body consciously wants to make up for the lost time. But this time isn't exactly lost because you're doing something that's really, really good for you. Second thing, avoid listening to music or doing anything while you're doing your sets because I feel like gym is the time I can actually sit with myself and have my brain be blank. I've been studying all day. I just want to rest. I don't want some person constantly singing in my ears. That being said, the best way to do cardio if you're someone who hates doing cardio is listen to a Telugu item song while you're doing it because bro, I look so stupid while I'm doing the hook steps of Dio Dio Disaka Disaka. But you know what? It really helps me. I go through 30 minutes of cardio just by vibing to Kisik or something. Honestly, guys, I feel I'm a little embarrassed showing this, but these are the results, I guess. I mean, these are not really incredible, but I'm meeting the goals in my mind and my body feels so much more healthier. Also, that being said, I made sure I had at least one mess meal every day. So I would go out to the mess in the afternoon, and in the evening, I would probably sit in a cafe and study. So I would order something else. So I made sure that my diet, I had all my 3 meals covered. I had my protein intake covered, which is a good thing. Made me feel much better about my body. Fourth thing that I learned is talking to your family, talking to your parents, or just calling back to your old friends is probably the best thing that you can do to yourself. I've called back so many old friends, have conversations with them whenever I wanted to. This makes sure that you don't repress your emotions that you go through every single day. Because the moment you start repressing your emotions, it has an adverse effect on your mental health, sleep, studies, everything, concentration. Most importantly, don't be afraid of taking healthy breaks or like cheating on your diet once in a while, not doing anything when you're sick, not being hard on yourself for not finishing your daily goals. All of this is what makes life. The little imperfections in your schedule add the masala in your life and motivate you to work more towards your goal. बहुत ज़्यादा फिल्मी तरीके से बोलना है तो मंजिल पे इतना ध्यान मत रखो कि तुम रास्ता एंजॉय करना ही भूल जाओ. This wasn't a challenge, man. It was just a habit building exercise, and I've built such healthy habits trying to get through with this. I will post this and I will get back on social media, but I do have my exams in 5 days. I'm a little stressed, and this would be the last you'll be hearing of me for the next 2 months. Also, these are a few behind the scenes bloopers, whatever you want to call them, of the past 21 days. They're kind of funny, so if you want to sit through them, please be my guest. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all. The end of day 1, we just took a bath, and you know what? I did really well today. So I'm gonna fill this up. 7 hours of study, went to the gym, slept for 7 hours. In my free time, I spent time with my friends, and that's it. Can you please tell me what's happening? Guys, I did everything to prevent postpartum hemorrhage, but I forgot to message the uterus. Oh, hi. It is day 7 and it's going pretty strong, I would say. Actually, no, it's day 8. And I'm carrying my second year book, my drugs textbook. Drugs textbook sounds wrong. I'm taking my KDT to read along with medicine because I think that makes a lot of sense. We had our grand viva today, and I realized that most of the places that I'm fumbling is the management and the doses. So I'm gonna go focus on that. Guys, so we noticed that those are bunnies because he's bunny. किसी के watch पे तो नहीं फंसता. Dermis, hyperproliferation of keratinocytes. Dermis, inflammation. By which cells? T cells. T which? TH1, TH17, TH22. I was watching Salam Namaste, and I was reading Medical Termination of Pregnancy, which is kind of funny. And intermission ho raha tha, and the doctor was like trying to get Preeti Zinta's abortion, and she says, "We have, thank God, हमारे latest laser technology की वजह से तुम्हें बिल्कुल दर्द महसूस नहीं होगा." I'm like, बहन, तुम ही लिख दो Holland and Brew. Guys, देखो इन्हें ये है ओस की बूंद. It is the end of day 15 and hair's a mess, and I'm making this video to tell you that I'm stressed. जाए वो प्यारी बात है तू खुली आंखों से देखा जो हंसी ख्वाब है तू इस बेखुदी में डूबने से मैं खुद को ना रोक सकिया ओ हारिया मैं दिल हारिया. Day 21, the last day, and honestly it's been so great. Big video on YouTube and I am very excited for it.